I figured out that I'm non-binary, so I'd like you to use they, them pronouns if that's okay, babe.
Yeah, that's fine, baby boy. I still love you.
Yeah, but I use they, them pronouns.
Okay, baby boy.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I know I'm a lesbian because every time I hear a girl talk about like her boyfriend or her husband, especially when they live together, my first thought is always like, you spend that much time with a man? Like you two hang out alone in a house, like on a regular basis? Like what do you even talk about? What do you talk about? What do you do? I just like fully cannot understand it.
I like them.
Agreed.
They're great.
L is for the way they lick things. E is for the energy they put into their relationships with each other. S, I had to look at it to remember how to. S is so much more than straight women do. B
Stands for bisexual and LGBTQ.
I hate when people tell gay people to like not make it their entire personality, because it's like, no, love, I will make it my entire personality. Like, no, because how dare you? I lived in the closet for like 20 something years. This is me catching up, mama. Be who you are.
Did you guys know that Disney won't allow the voice to say, but you can say gay and gay and gay? You also can't say, but you can say queer. You can't say blue-footed either. Won't even let me say either, which is a wall to prevent flooding. Is illegal too. However, you can say Disney is being homophobic and promotes homophobia on this app. M-A-M-M. You Disney, you.
I want Chanel 9 boots. Saw these niggas steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. Material brand. And I get it from my mammy bar main bust down.
We in this bitch. Finna get crunk.
The fucking faggot.
And the green is crystal PMT. Little bins that be central PMD. Fans of the season central and free from a land to Japan.
Oh, you're not only gay, but you're gay and hi. Me too, bitch.
You know what? If you're not a gay person, can you just shut up? I am so tired of hearing what you have to say. Shh. Shh. Silence. Please.
I have to go to work.
I've had too much to drink tonight. How did I go from growing up to breaking down? And I wake up in the middle of the night. It's like,
hi, what can I get you? Hi, can I get a decaf iced latte, please? What kind of milk was that? Whole milk. Sorry, what? Whole milk! Oat milk? Can I? No. I'm sorry. Please just tell me what kind of milk. Whole milk! I want whole milk! It tastes better! You can wait over there.
When a man is simultaneously heterosexual and kind, to me that is queer baiting.
I love when people say that all femme lesbians look straight, because what straight woman do you know who would willingly go in public on just a regular ass day looking like this?
Christmas sweater.
Where's the cheese?
It's under the sauce.
There's no cheese on it.
It's under the sauce.
Like, I'm Italian and this is hurting me.
It's from Chicago.
But it's just sauce.
The cheese is under the sauce.
That's not enough cheese.
The cheese is under the sauce.
It's not enough.
It's under the sauce!
Hey girl queen, I noticed you haven't been slaying the house down, Boots, Versace, sniff of poppers, power bottom, vagina, estrogen, slay today. Are you alright?
We're both gay now. Hey dude, I was wondering if maybe sometime you wanted to go out to coffee because you seem pretty cool. My response, hey thanks man, haha, comma, but I'm straight. I mean no disrespect though, so if I took this the wrong way then I apologize. Dude, I totally didn't mean it like that. I just thought you were pretty cool, that's all. You know, to live in the year 2012 again. Also, I'm like fully shaking. What the f?
To all my ex-Christians out there, what was the turning point for you?
I tried for a long time to be a progressive Christian in an evangelical Christian space, and I thought I was doing okay because I thought that the people that I had around me held progressive beliefs. They just weren't as vocal about it as I was. But there was one precipitating event that made me realize that that was not going to work, and it was that my daughter came out publicly on my Instagram page several months ago. She had been out privately at home and at school and with a few choice people, but she wanted to do it publicly, and she used my platform to do so. And in the comments of that section, not a single person from our church or from any of the evangelical spaces that we've been a part of said anything supportive, not publicly and not even privately to me. Some of them had known prior to that she was LGBTQ, and they still could not bring themselves to say anything to me privately about it. And it made me realize that despite the fact that they'd known her since she was born, they know her heart and how special she is, not a single one of them were willing to cross that bridge and publicly show love and support for an LGBTQ teen. I was out after that.
My gender identity is quite simple. It's that no matter what you identify as, if you date me, you're gay. That's it.
Girls are like, I'm a walking red flag. And I'm like, okay, then I am a little hole in the ground ready to stabilize you so that you can stand up and flap around in the wind.
If I'm just what they want to see you.
Doctor, come quick. It's learning.
All right. When I was 19 years old, sodomy laws were still constitutional. You could literally be arrested in many states just for being with a guy. Gay marriage, not a thing. In most places, just being openly gay was quite dangerous. Now, I know that it still is in some places, but not to the same degree. And if you would have told me then that when I was 40 years old, I would pick up my phone, of all things, and watch a video of a young gay man doing the booty douche dance for the world to see, and it would be perfectly socially acceptable, I would have told you that you are insane. So as odd as it feels to say this, observe, friends, just how far we have come.
The they-them was too stunned to speak.
Material girl. I want Chanel 9 boots. Saw these niggas steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. Material girl. And I get it from my mammy Balmain.
Queens don't always talk and look nice and polished. Being a queen has more to do with having balls. To do what you weak fucks won't do. What the fuck I look like?
Nobody just has smell it. Right just here. Smell it.
No, I can't.
A camera where?
Right here.
You know,
oh, fuck. Here, I'll cover it. Smell it.
Don't cover that.
Oh.
Don't cover.
You just asked me what?
Is that a strap-on?
Is that a what?
A strap-on. I know what you be doing. Is that what that is?
It's a back brace.
No, bitch. Because look at the leg and the leg. And the coochie part. You
wife knows that I am, in fact, a $1 bean. But I don't even know,
So, one more little elephant in the room. Would you care to tell us why you're flying a MAP flag behind you? For those of you who don't know, that's minor attracted person. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. There's a lot of us conservatives who are going to make sure that you stay away from our children.
Babe, I'm not being funny, but I think you need to get your arse checked again. I think you do, and a good conditioner as well.
I'd be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause I dropped your hand while dancing.
A guy I'm talking to was like, hey, I know you like Pink Pantheress, so I spent my entire night listening to her discography. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. The entire night? And he goes, yeah, it took me hours to listen to all the songs, but I did it for you. And half of me is like, that is very sweet and charming. And the other half is like, you filthy motherfucking liar. That would have taken you 15 minutes max.